சார் பண்ணுறீங்க? பேட்டரி வீட்டு கடை
Motorcycles coming in. So bike is 10-5, like people coming in.
Hey, Arun வந்துட்டாடா இங்க. இன்னைக்கு யாரா போட்டோ எடுமா நினைக்கிறமா? It's a plastic ghost.
Welcome to Trek Polamaa 5th year edition.
Come on, Peter, give some intro.
Interview some of our core people. Shiva, say something.
Welcome guys to Trek Polamaa 5.
Come on, Mr. Sabah.
The Don is going to
Sabah, rolling. Sabah, come on, Sabah. Sabah.
என்ன பேசுறது? சரி நான் ஸ்கிரிப்ட் எழுதல.
Hello, ready. Women's Day க்கு மருதா போட்ட ஒரே ஸ்டேட்டஸ் மருதாவா? Women's Day க்கு ஸ்டேட்டஸ் மருதா போட்ட முதல்ல இவரா தான் இருப்பாரு.
Only 250 t-shirts only 250 rupees. Cheap. இந்த பாட்ல வந்து நீங்க எல்லாரும் இது சொல்லிடுங்க.
வீடியோ எடுத்துடலாம்.
எத்தனை பேர் அந்த விச்சு மேல விச்சு.
Sponsors, speakers, எல்லாரோட
other human being much more than all the other human beings brings to you. Okay. So what it means is you are not in a relationship, you are not spending time with the other person because the other person will bring you some tangible value. You are doing it simply for the compensation. And yeah, this even the direction of the character.
பக்கமே இல்லைங்க வீடியோ ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் வராமல் பார்த்துக்கோங்க சொல்ல முடியல யாராச்சும் வந்தாங்கன்னா எங்களுக்கு போயிட்டு வரணும் சரியா
2.15
அந்த கை ரிலாக்ஸாக போட இன்னும் இப்படி இன்னும் சூப்பர் கௌதம் நீ மீட்டரிங் அங்கம்மா மறைகிற இன்னும் ஃப்ரண்ட்டில் வந்து கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்ல அவங்க என்னோட ஃபேனாக இருப்பாங்களே
Good morning to everybody who is present here. I've been eagerly looking forward to this weekend, just like many of you here. I'm Harini and I'll be anchoring the show for the next 2 days. In CTC, no weekend is just a weekend. So weekends are always filled with outdoor activities ever since its inception. I'm sure all my peer enthusiasts here will agree with me on that. For those who are relatively new to Chennai Trekking Club, let me give you a quick introduction. Chennai Trekking Club was started in 2008 and is one of the most active outdoor activity groups in South India, which organizes a wide variety of activities. Although I may not be able to mention all the activities, some of the most prominent ones are the trekking, marathons, triathlons, swimming, biking, cycling, workshops on photography and the other social initiatives. CTC has just turned 6 and we take great pleasure in nurturing its presence more and more in the society. One of the events which all of us look forward to every year is the Trek Polamaa, and this is the season 5 of Trek Polamaa. It's a platform where speakers of different genres of outdoor activities and social initiatives, they come together and motivate us, they share their life and passion with us. We have several eminent guest speakers for the day to talk about it, a few of whom have been with us in the previous seasons of Trek Polamaa as well. I would fail in my duty if I don't introduce the driving force behind all this energy and excitement, Mr. Peter here. Let's give a round of applause. Peter has been the reason why thousands of people venture out into the wild and unseen trails on a regular basis. He has also induced the spirit of volunteering and selfless attitude in us. We work as a team during every such event to make sure that the message has reached the mass. I cannot thank him enough. Thanks Peter for organizing the entire thing. We also have a blood donation camp that is going to be conducted over the next 2 days. So I request all of you to participate wherever possible. I have great pleasure in inviting the forest officials who are here with us. The ACF, Mr. Rajendran, and Range Officer, Mr. Lakshman. I don't us a few words.
I am Rajendran, Assistant Consultant of Forest, Tamil Nadu Forest Department. We have great pleasure in participating with the Chennai Trekking Club conference and exhibition today. It's going today and tomorrow going on. You are interested in protecting the habitat of the wildlife and forest environment without disturbing them. Trekking and all, or conducting forest areas, we know about you very much. So we are fully supporting you. Many youngsters, students, college students like that, you are all giving practice to enter into the forest and how to protect the forest and forest environment, habitat, birds, and all you know about some knowledge, and you are enough to express your ideas to the others and encouraging the school students by creating awareness among the wildlife and forest. We well appreciable you are functioning very well in this regard. We are very thankful to you and also we are happy to participate with you today. Back even before some years, 1985 about some sea turtle like that walking night times also. They were accompanied with the wildlife warden and how to protect the sea turtle and collection of eggs like that. You are very experienced in that. Always you are supporting, your support is needed to the forest department. I welcome you and all participation. We are invited by you. Thank you one and all. Thank you.
Our first speaker for the day is Mr. Vinodh, who is going to talk on the environmental impact of plastics. Vinodh is one of the prominent heads in CTC owing to the green initiatives, such as the tree plantation drives that have been spearheaded by him. He's an IT professional like many of us, but he has gone beyond his call of duty in minimizing the impact of plastics on our environment. His efforts have gone to such an extent that the backyard of his house supports about 600 tree saplings that will be planted during the various initiatives. He was also the key volunteer behind the segregation of plastic waste from our Chennai coastal cleanup drives and ensured that this was used for laying the plastic-based tar road at Madapakkam. He has been pivotal in helping organizers to buy plastic-free rations starting with our 6th birthday treks. We are happy to have him among our midst. You're such an inspiring person who draws his own inspiration from his daily life. Welcome you, Mr. Vinodh.
So good morning. I'm Vinodh, as I said, hello. Yeah. Good morning. So I'm Vinodh, and it's a great pleasure to be here to present this presentation about the plastic impact in the environment. Today, many of us today we are using a lot of plastics in our daily life, which we don't even know that we are using a lot of plastics. So here, the first thing let's get into the presentation now. This is our daily, this is the way we are commute every day, and we have seen this, and it looks like very proud, like it's a very clean city here. But is this a real view what we are having in the city? No. But we'll move on and we'll see what is the actual color of Chennai. So here, these are the type of plastics where we are using every day. The primary is the bottled water, milk pouches, lamination packing and etc. And this bottled waters, it's very important that we are using this every day in and out, which is not necessary to use so much of bottles for the bottled water. And I'll talk about this. And the second thing is the carry bags, where we know that where we are using it. This is actually for even if I buy a bread, I'm taking a plastic carry bag and taking it back to the home. So what is happening after that? I'm just throwing it outside, so which is of no use. Can't I carry this carry bag? So do we really think about why we are doing that every day? I don't think we are thinking about that. So these are some of the known and unknown facts of plastic. The first one, everybody knows that the plastic bags are not biodegradable and they will remain in the soil. And the average use of soil is 20 minutes. It is in the document, but I don't think so. It is even 20 minutes. It's less than 2 minutes. For everybody, wherever you're using plastic, less than 2 minutes. It's not even 20 minutes. And the average bag, the average usage of Indian is two bags or 2 carry bags per day. So I'll give you the calculation where how much of plastic bags we are using over a period of time. Okay? And the plastic bags waste ended in Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad is 200 to 250 tons per day. Can you imagine how much is that? 200 and 250 tons per day. So think about how much number of tons we are going to generate per year. And that is the statistics on the 3 cities. And the packing now contains the 1 of 3 plastic covers are from the household. So that is very sad part actually. It's not even the travel, actually we are using it in the households. Move to the next one. And this was the carelessly thrown more and more layers of plastic do not allow water to. So these are known facts to us. So it is not allowing the water to get into the soil, and there we are using there we are facing this water scarcity. In Chennai already we are facing it, and now we are running short of all this water because of pure plastic. So it is nothing with nature and nothing with environment. It is all about what we are doing, and that is the impact what we are facing. And 90% of floating marine litter is plastic. That is, which is not acceptable for any of us. So we are using to our comfort, but is it really coming back to us, or is it really spoiling the other species in the world? Go to the next one. And the last one is toxic plaques. The plastic is also being identified in the human blood. Okay, I'm taking one sample here, so bottled water. What is actually happening behind this? So we are using it, we don't know where it starts and where it ends. But we are at the we are using just for 2 minutes, and what is happening after that? Let's see that. So here, the first one here, you see this, the first slide at the top left, there is a manufacturing industry which produces all this bottled water. It gets shipped to the market, and then we are using it and throwing it back to the trash in 2 minutes. In just 2 minutes. For that, those processes are done just for us to use it for 2 minutes. Okay? And what happens after that? Our role ends here, but what happens after that? So here, it is going to the landfill. The 60% of bottles are going for a landfill, and the 30% are going for incineration. It is polluting the air, and it is polluting the entire environment. Okay, and go to the next slide. So here only 2% of the bottled waters are recycled, and that too it is not recycled, it is downcycled. Okay, downcycled in the sense it's not being recycled as a bottle, it's been downgraded as a low-graded plastic. Okay, that's what it is. And there, after downgrade, it comes back to here. And this story is happening in California, and it is coming back to Chennai. You know what does it mean? What does it mean? So all these bottled waters, whatever has been used in California, has been shipped to Chennai. And in Chennai, all those incineration and the landfill has happened. It is right in Kodungallur. In North Chennai, the plastic bottles which have been used in California is coming to Chennai, it's being shipped to Chennai, and those things are being polluted in Chennai. How many of us know this? You know that? So this is, I can't even say what do we do? Do we have control on this? Definitely no. But are we contributing to this more? Yes. Go to the next one. So the first question, if I say don't use plastic bags, the next question comes is why should I now use the biodegradable bag? Yes, you can use it, But how many of us know what is the standard biodegradable? Nobody knows. What is the standard, and how do you say that it is biodegradable bag? Just by printing? No. Just by printing you cannot say that it is biodegradable. So we don't have that knowledge and we don't have to take risks. So until otherwise you 100% know that it is biodegradable, you can use it. Otherwise don't use it. Okay. We are using this biodegradable bag for all our coastal cleanup. So that is genuinely been proven as biodegradable, but not for other things. We don't have any proof that whatever cover we are getting back is a biodegradable. So until otherwise we are sure, please don't use it. So what is our environment today? So where are we? We have seen a beautiful picture of Chennai and where we pass every day. But what is the actual color of it? So this is what it is. It is nowhere. It is taken by us. It is in Chennai. You would have seen this, but all we do is we just ignore it. We are contributors for each and every picture here. We are contributors to this. How many of us agree with that?
Yes.
Thanks. So once again.
Sorry, welcome. Please.
So the first picture you are seeing there, it is the number of layers we are building on the soil. So this stops the actual, the rainwater which does not get into the soil, to the earth, and we are facing this water scarcity. In the second picture, you know how it is getting polluted, and right here from 2 kilometers from here, you can see like how many, it's been totally burning for last, I don't know, for 2 years, 3 years, it is still burning there. Okay, we all breathe it. It is just after, even here we are not breathing the good air. It is a polluted air what we are breathing right now. It's just 2 kilometers from here. It has been polluting all the places around Chennai. So where is our contribution? Only on our surroundings? No, it is also in the ocean. Okay. The first picture you are seeing there, it is the plastic water we are throwing into the oceans. It is being gets into the bed of oceans. Okay. Second one is the water we are throwing. It will come back to us. And one guy just went in and asked us, it's yours. It's yours. Go to the next one. So this is the actual impact what we are doing. So this is like whatever we are doing, that is okay. But if it is impacting other species, then it is really alarming. It is really not acceptable. So this picture, whatever we are doing here, right from, if you see here, right from the land, and also until the bed of the oceans, this is the actual impact of the plastics what we are doing here. Unnecessary plastics. So I'm going to show you a silent video. Just watch it, and I'm sure that everybody will get disturbed because of that. Once play. You want to go back? Yeah. first. Is it disgusting? No. We move to the next one. So is it only under the sea? No, actually we are also contributing on the mountains as well. Okay, go to the next one. So would you believe that if I say that it is a Ooty lake, this is the Ooty lake and this is the Ooty, it's called Lovedale Road. This is that and here it is a Ooty lake. So how many of us have gone there to see this? So this is from Kodaikanal. Like we went there and there are a lot of plastics. It was only 100 houses there and it was a small village and we collected more than 4 to 5 bags of plastics when we went for a trip. So they don't even know that it is injurious to them. See, they are using it to ignite the stoves in the next day morning. Go to the next one. So is our sixth sense is becoming a nonsense here? Our sixth sense is becoming a nonsense for the other species. Go to the next one. So I don't know whether it is a strange coincidence. Actually, we throw all this garbage into the mouth of dolphins, and it is actually happening here and down under the ocean. So I see it as a strange coincidence, but nothing has been bent on it. But it seems to be it was an intended kind of a design here. Go to the next one. So do you know what is DFD? We know what is D2D, down to dust. Down to dust. And what is DFD? Does anybody know that? Any guess? So it is deforestation for a dump yard. Actually, we have learned a lot about the deforestation in our childhood days. So as far as I know, the deforestation was happening only for to get civilized. The people are getting a lot of, this deforestation was done for civilization. But now it is one more level, which is the deforestation is happening for creating a dump yard. Okay, go to the next one. So this is the officially declared the dump yards in Chennai, which is 600 acres. This is official. Okay, unofficially there are a lot of dump yards, a lot of acres, but this is officially declared dump yard. So here, just assume that. Can you assume 600 acres of forest in Chennai? No. Last year when we were finding a spot in Chennai for a tree plantation, we spent almost 31 months, but we could not find a single spot in Chennai for a tree plantation. But this is the actual the example like why we are not able to get it. 600 acres for the officially dump yard has been reserved in Chennai.
It's actually not a forest area. It could be declared as forest area.
Yes.
Under only 16 notification. It became a forest area. Not actually, deforestation is not done for dump yard. So far, deforestation not allowed for dump yard. But for some construction of hospitals, schools like that, they are permitting. Government of India giving permission. So very little extent only. Actually, Palikara is not declared as reserve forest now.
Yeah, it's not declared as a forest area.
Done.
But it's a marshland area. But the thing is, I'm coming to the point where why is this much of space has been reserved for a dump yard? Is it because like it is required? No, actually we are the cost for reserving so much of area for a dump yard. We are just throwing the plastics, and where the corporation can throw it, they cannot throw it somewhere. Right? It has to be somewhere in the land for the dump yard. Go to the next one. So this picture, any idea? Yeah. So I think most of us would be able to identify what this place is. Any guess? Sorry? Sorry? Yeah. So it is the Perumudi dump-yard and marshland. So which looks like a beautiful flower, it is actually not a flower, it is a dump-yard. So this is before, I believe it is before 6 or 7 months, but now it is even more close. It is here. In few more months, I think there will be a lot of plastic will be flying in the roads. So this is the actual case what is happening in Chennai. So this marshland is as Mr. From Forest Department he said, it is not a forest area, but it is still a marshland. This marshland has a lot of speciality. It has a lot of species like the snakes. It is declared as a bird sanctuary, but it's not. It's not a bird sanctuary now. The birds are flying over the dump. So this is what it is. Dumping of garbage is prohibited area. But right behind this, you can find a lot of garbage. And here it has been declared as a bird sanctuary, but it is not a bird sanctuary anymore. And the sad part is in 2015, whatever has been reserved today is not going to be enough. Corporates has declared whatever dump yard we have today is not going to be enough in 2015. So they have to extend the dump yard. So why all these things are happening now? Just because of plastics. It is not allowing the other dumps to get into the soil. Yeah.
You know, the only plastic around this other type of garbage. I mean, is
That's
plastic the biggest percentage?
Not because it is 30%. So the plastic is not allowing the other dumps to get into the soil. It is not allowing the other things to get degraded. Any more to the next one? So this is actually the how much of wastage has been thrown in Chennai and what is the percentage for that. And the thing is, the areas like Polamaa, Tenapet, Adayar and Annanagar are producing the most of the garbage. That's a pure residential area where we are collecting a lot of garbage. So Chennai is the per person per day we are producing 0.71 kg of dump. So that is in the top of the list in India. So 16% commercial and 68% from residential. So here you can see that in 2001 it was 4,067 metric tons per day and today it is 6,180 tons per day. So having said all these things, so where do we have the control here? So how can I stop it? So now we have seen a lot of things like how much the garbage has been collected and how much has been generated and all those things. So how can I stop it and where is the control? So as a layman, where do I have the control? So do I have a control on recycling? No. Do I have a control on degradation? No. Landfill? No. Incineration? No. The only control what I have as a layman, as a common citizen, it is source reduction. The only place where I can stop plastic is the only place where I have the control. And once I do that, all these things becomes unnecessary. It is not going to happen. If I stop at the source, none of this is going to be there. So how are we going to do it?
Trying to avoid polythene bags when you go to the shop.
Carry your own bags. So most of us, even though we can carry all those things in our hand, actually we are getting a carry bag. If the shops are forcing you to take any carry bags, don't go there. It is as simple as that. Because we have a lot of shops, we have a lot of options. We don't have to go to the place where they are forcing you to take the plastic. I have seen a lot of shops where they will only check out if you have plastic, if they are branded plastic made in your hand. So that doesn't need to happen. If that is the case, just walk out of there and go for some other shop. There are a lot of options there.
the bacteria plastic eaten bacteria. They are finding, they are doing research in that.
No, that is that. Yes, those are all there in the R&D stage. But the only thing is biodegradable bags are there. But even then, we cannot trust 100% on the biodegradable because it has not been proven yet. So we have a couple of sources where we can say that it is 100% biodegradable. But the thing is, in most of the cases, we don't know what is there behind it. We have to test it, and it has to be proved that it is actually biodegradable. So just to give you the count, how much I can contribute and how much I can stop contributing to this environmental cost. Okay? So per person, there are 2 bags per day, and it is 730 bags per year, and 10 years it is 7,300. So why it is 10 years? Because this plastics has been grown rapidly in last decade. That's why I'm taking this last 10 years. So if I would have stopped it and I would have saved 7,300 plastic bags as of now. Okay? If for a family, if you take 4,000 families, the 4,000 members, 2 plastic bags per day, and it will stop you 2,92,000 plastic bags, 10 years. So if you want to know how much your plastic usage, just do a small experiment. Just collect all your plastic bags and put it in your home. Don't throw it away. After 30 days, just go and visit back, and you will see how much you've been using it. Just 30 days. You don't have to do it for a long time. 30 days, just collect all your bags and put it in some of your garage, and then you can go and visit after 30 days. You will be able to see how much you are contributing to the environment. If this is the case, if you are here, you will be able to feel like where it is actually burning. What's the next one? So what are the alternatives to plastics? Cloth. That is only cotton. So it doesn't mean if I go with the polyester, it is not again eco-friendly. It is again going to pollute the environment. Don't think that all the bags which is in cloth is environmental friendly. No. There's only cotton bags which is going to help the ecosystem. The jute bags. In a lot of jute bags, you could see it is laminated inside. It looks like a jute bag outside, but when you see that, it is laminated inside the jute bag. That is not again eco-friendly. It is not biodegradable. Okay. Probably you can reuse it for a couple of times, but after that, it again go to the dump yard. The paper, the very common word for the alternative in the plastics. This paper, actually we have in a lot of showrooms, they give the paper bags, but are we reusing it? I don't think so. I never used it. I get a lot of paper bags. Again, it goes back to the dump yard. I never reused it. So how many of us reusing the paper bag even if you are getting it from the shops? And the biodegradable plastic, again, it has to be proven, and only after proving it you can use it. So otherwise don't go with the printed biodegradable bags. There is no one bags where it is like you could get a lot of things from Pothys, Sarana stores and all those textile shops where you get a bag which looks like a cloth bag, but it is not actually. It is again a plastic bag. It is again going to. It's not eco-friendly. It can go to pollute the environment. Okay, so the better way is to take your own bag, go to the shop, do the shopping, carry all those things in your own bag, and come back and reuse it. So very few tips to reduce and avoid the plastics. Okay, here, don't use straws. This is being commonly used. This is even the bigger bags are safe, I would say, but this is not safe at all. This looks like a very thin, plastic, but it's very dangerous. Don't use straws. And you can carry your own bags. Okay, our own pet bottle. I'm having it here. It is there. just use the PET bottles like this. So we are using it for drinks, which is reusable. You don't have to buy it one by one every time. It is only one time you buy it and you can use it forever. And I spoke about this bottled water. Please don't use it. Don't use it. Okay? The juice cups. This we frequently use when you pass on the juices and other things. Please don't use it. And these are only paper cups and the plastic cups. Just avoid it. We don't have to do it. We don't have to use it. And these are all mainly used in the functions and a lot of functions. So please discourage that. We don't have to use it. We can use the plastic steel tumblers. So the last one is, I know it is pretty difficult. The last one, don't use any cool drinks with the packet bottles. It's not going to be.
So we should just get water from bubble cups then basically.
Yeah. So even if you are supposed to use it, just use it on the bulb. Don't use small kind of 1 liters, 2 liters. You don't have to do it. Those cans are recyclable, but those are not recyclable. They just crush it and that's what it's done. So the plastic usage, how much we use, the total number of plastic bags used worldwide is 1 lakh crores. I've seen this figure only once in the past, 1,83,000. But this is 1 lakh crores has been used worldwide. The plastic bags is being used worldwide. Per minute, we are using 10 lakh bags, plastic bags worldwide. So we cannot stop it. We don't have control on it. And the average amount of plastic bags consumed by family is 60 per week, I guess. Yeah, it is per week. So the percent of plastics made every year that will end up in the ocean is 10%, and the percent of household waste that is plastic is 11%. It is only in the household, but we travel a lot, but we are contributing more than the household people. So this is a small step which we took for our 100th trip. Okay, so what we use this PET bottles instead of taking this plastic or the bottled water. And here we try to get it instead of plastics bags, we just try to get it on the papers. Even it's not eco-friendly, but it's a baby step which we took there. And we did not use any the covers for other for the side dishes or something like that. And those things to get it parcel, whatever we took it as a dinner, we just packed it and took it. And we had a dinner at the middle of the road. That's a different story. But here we took small steps to avoid the plastics. And here, even in our for breakfast and other things, we took the cardboard and we used only papers. So even all the papers has been we recollected it. We took it back to Chennai. So nothing has been left in the forest. And after that, we helped even the Peter Brain, and also we helped for all this eco-friendly drinks. So we can do this, and the only thing is we have to plan it a week before or even 10 days before to get all those things collected. So the simple fact is just preserve the forests and the oceans. So this slide talks about it, so I don't have to explain anything. So it's not a dustbin, it's our own, so we don't have to pollute it. It's our own house, so we don't have to, it's not a dustbin. That's all it is. I would feel like so I will say thanks. I want to say thanks to Peter, Brain, and Masu. Help me to present this, and all the my green team members and for Sandhya. Yeah, any question?
Okay, plastic bag.
The bags that you collect during the coastal cleanup and other things, the plastic bag, what's the safest way to dispose it? Because even I try to collect all this plastic bags that I get. Now I've stopped doing it for the last 1 month and I'm using my own cloth bags. Right. But beyond that, I'm finding it really difficult to dispose the small collection of old plastic bags that I have at home. How would I do that?
No, that's what I told. We don't have a control on it. Okay, once we get it, that's all. It is done. So we don't have a control on recycling or for any disposing. We don't have a control. So better is to stop or dispose. So that's the only control we have.
This is Padmapriya. I agree that we don't have 100% control over recycling, but we have a little contribution towards that. There is 2 factors. One is the industry is not, industry duty is not stopped when they sell the product. They have the extended responsibility to recollect the items and recycle, but that they are not doing. But as we as household, I am a normal household, family member, what I am doing is just having 2 dustbins which I collect the plastic waste. Though I go and say no to plastic and collect all the items in my vehicle, but I am bound to have some plastic each week. So I get approximately a bucket of plastic each week. So I personally go to the recycling shop and dispose there so that they are segregating and going into the industrial waste. But I don't know how far that is going. But in my apartment, everyone is throwing the trash every day in a plastic cover of this big. But I am throwing the plastic just once a week because I am recycling all the plastic separately and the food waste separately and the menu for my backyard separately. So I am reducing 1 in 3 proportion. So this is what we can actually do. So we have little control over the recycling process.
Even for recycling, there are a couple of NGOs who really helped us to recycle the plastics. See, you can contact NGOs, they will help you to collect the plastics and they will take care of the recycle process. But they are not going to come here for one house. But you can contact them. Definitely there are NGOs. And the one thing is, practically, can we go 100% green? Definitely no. Can we go 100% green? No. The only thing control is we can stop using it and we can try our best to be going green.
Hi, this is Raji. When you said about plastics, it's okay. But what about paper? When you throw your paper waste on the floor or ground, it sinks into the soil. I don't think until now I thought it's not a non-biodegradable substance. Okay, and just now the plastic bags which we are discussing about, we can recycle in that way. Planting your small trees on in plastic bags, that will be a good replaceable source for using your plastic bag.
Yes, actually that is true, but the thing is, where do you go and collect it? So how many people are going to do it and who is going to monitor it?
Normally one cover.
Definitely yes, we can do it because a lot of these milk covers has been used for the nurseries to do it. Definitely that can be done. Yes. But that's what, even the degradable, we don't have a control. We cannot say that this is degradable until we actually see it. That's actually true. If we talk about the papers, if you take a normal paper, when you put some water, it automatically gets wet and it will get degradable. But normal plastic, which you are getting it as a carry bag, that is not actually degradable. That has a plastic coating above, so that's how we can hold it weight. The normal bag cannot hold it. And that thing, it is recyclable, but the thing is it takes 5 times more energy to recycle. and that too the paper bags are not, it's also causing the trees, because again the eco, it's not eco.
If you see, so if you go on to Southwest Street, you see
Your name?
Rangaratnam. My name is Rangaratnam. If you go and see Southwest Street, flower industry, flower, they are using, even they have started using plastic bags. Street level, the plastic usage has decreased. So now, if you look at 10 years back, they would have used the planted leaf or something like that to wrap the flowers. So why are you not even thinking about using leaves and leaf crates and all that? And go back to what are the cultural all along, rather than thinking about solutions, not control and all.
Actually, yeah, I wish it could have happened, but I went and spoke to the merchant who actually sells these flowers and other things. So even 5, not 6 years, probably 10 years before, it was sold in a leaf, in a banana leaf. I went and spoke to her and said, like, I will give you the leaf, can you please avoid the plastic? She said, until all the people, they have a union or whatever it is, and until all those people agree to that, and they are not ready to use their leaf, they won't have the plastic bags. I don't have a control because I went and spoke to them, but they are not ready to even listen to me. We don't have a control. Unfortunately, we don't have a control there.
I'm Megatraman. What is biodegradable standard? We are talking about some micron. It could be.
No, this biodegradable, I don't want to get into the technical details of it, but I know at a very high level, so they have 3 standards. The one is the carbon dioxide emission, the other one is toxic emission, the other one is toxic carbon dioxide, and the German one. So there are 3 standards where they have to follow it and they have to prove it. But as I said, I'm not getting into the technical details of it. I did just in the layman perspective how we can avoid these plastics. Okay? So there is a standard, there are international standards for biodegradable, and different countries are using different standards to it. And in our environment, it is a different standard. So they have Indian standard, they have international standards. There are a lot of technical details into it. But I'm not the right person to talk about it first. But I know that it has to be proven in the 3 different ways.
So just to add to it, so what happens is, by biodegradable standards, what they say is it breaks down into minute particles. Right? So a normal 10 micron thing will break up in say 300, 3,000, 1,000 years, and the 40 micron plus will degrade in say 300 or 30 years. They have various mentions going on. But the fact is, even after it degrades, it does not degrade as such. It just breaks down into smaller pieces. Right? Now imagine what if the pieces get mixed in the soil. So that is why we are anyway getting it. So irrespective of whether it is 65 microns or 40 microns, it's anyway going to happen.